There's a spring in the mountain and it flows down to the town.
From NPR Music and West Virginia Public Broadcasting, with support provided by Bailey and Glasser and by Wild, Wonderful West Virginia, welcome to another Mountain Stage with your host, Larry Gross.
There's a song in my heart, just a simple little tune, but the rhythm and the melody won't leave me alone. Around the world it's just a simple song. This world is turning around a simple song. Well, thank you so much, and welcome once again to Mountain Stage Live Performance Radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. And boy, do we have a special show for you today. During our next hour, one of our very favorite guests, one of the most talented people ever to be on Mountain Stage, Loudon Wainwright III, is back with us. Also, a duo who are going to do something that's never been done on this show. They're going to do, well, that's not quite true. Some African bands have done choreography, but they're going to do their whole choreographed show for us. Nancy and Beth are here. Got a fantastic string band from down in North Carolina. Mipso have come up to be with us. And another North Carolinian who's been with us a couple of times before, got a brand new record out. Mr. David Childers is back to see us. But to open up, we got a young woman that's never been with us before, and we are excited to have her for the first time. She's got a new record out now on Sugar Hill. It's her second Sugar Hill release. It's called Weightless, and it is really a fine sounding recording. It was produced by Bill Reynolds, the producer and bassist for Band of Horses, and she's written a whole bunch of good songs for this record. You may have heard her songs over the last few years on TV. A lot of them have been used there on Army Wives and Switched at Birth and Scream, the TV series, but it's not like hearing them in person, what you're going to do right now. Please welcome, for the first time to the Mountain Stage, Liz Longley.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's so good to be here. So I came in from Nashville. I live there now. I'm originally from Pennsylvania. And I've been there now for 5 years, and I wrote this song when I first moved there. And just to confuse you, it's called Memphis. The TV's on again, you're watching the weatherman. I know you're thinking about leaving when the skies are clear. I wouldn't stand in your way, I wouldn't try to make you stay. I'd watch you get in your car, I know you wouldn't get far from here. You wouldn't make it to Memphis, you wouldn't make it halfway. You take that lonely road and you'll realize your mistake. You wouldn't make it to Memphis, I know you'd come around. You think of all the things that you could have done, wonder what it was you were running from, and all you'd miss. You wouldn't make it to Memphis. When I fell in love with you, there was nothing we couldn't get through. We had our doubts, we talked them out till the sun went down. And now I sit here at home, waiting on the telephone. The skies are clear, but you're not here, so I just keep telling myself you wouldn't make it to Memphis, you wouldn't make it halfway. You take that lonely road and you'll realize your mistake. You wouldn't make it to Memphis, I know you'd come around. You think all the things that you could have done. Wonder what it was you were running from and all you'd miss. You wouldn't make it to Memphis. And maybe you'll change your mind. And maybe you just need time. Still I can't help but cry. You wouldn't make it to Memphis. You wouldn't make it halfway. You take that lonely road and you'll realize this was all one big mistake. You ain't going to Memphis. I know you'll come around. If we never had a chance, could you live with that? You better breathe it all in when you're looking back. Just think of all the things that you could have done. Wonder what it was you were running from and all you'd miss. You wouldn't make it to Memphis. Thank you so much. Well, I released my 5th record in August. I started when I was 5. No. But I wrote this next song. It's called Weightless, commonly confused with weight loss when I put it on a t-shirt. So just so you know, I'm not on the Jenny Craig tour, although that was a good idea. Anyway, this song started in the car. I was driving around LA, and I'd just broken up with my longtime boyfriend, and we were moving out of the house that we lived in for several years, and everything that we bought was off of Craigslist, so it wasn't really worth fighting over, but we were. And I had this realization after I hung up that none of it was really worth holding on to. And so I wrote this song called Weightless, and recorded this whole record, and had this idea that the album would be called Weightless, and that the picture on the front would somehow match that word. I didn't know how, but I thought maybe I'd have like a fan blowing in my face like Beyonce, and my hair would be flying everywhere or something like that. I had all these ideas. Basically, I did a big fancy photo shoot, and my hair was the farthest thing from weightless. It could have been glued to my forehead like alfalfa. And so I went home to my parents that night, and I cried about it in their kitchen. And my mom got out her hairdryer, and my dad got out his camera, and I whipped my hair back and forth for 3 hours, and my dad took my album cover. So even if you don't like this song, I hope you appreciate the family effort put into making the Weightless album cover. You can have the couch, the lamp, the diamond ring, the books on the shelf, the dishes in the sink. Take everything. Take. When you've cleared the walls and emptied out the drawers, when you've filled your pockets with all you claim is yours, take it with you right out the front door. Take. I wanna be weightless on top of the world. I wanna be weightless. Don't wanna be anybody's lover girl. I'm gonna be weightless. I'm cutting the strings. I'm gonna be weightless. You can have the memories, they only bring me down. You can have the words that should have never left your mouth. Take that dark, heavy cloud. Take. I wanna be weightless on top of the world. I wanna be weightless. Don't wanna be anybody's lover girl. I'm gonna be weightless. I'm cutting the strings. I'm gonna be weightless. I'm gonna be way up high, beyond your gravity. Way up high, where you can't get to me. Way up high, beyond your gravity. Way on top of the world. I'm gonna be weightless. Don't wanna be anybody's lover, girl. I'm gonna be weightless. I'm cutting the strings. Oh, I'm gonna be weightless on top of the world. I'm gonna be weightless. Don't wanna be anybody's lover, girl. I'm gonna be weightless. I'm cutting the strings. I'm gonna be weightless. I'm gonna be weightless. Way up high beyond your gravity. Thank you. So I had a bunch of songs ready to go before I got into the studio, and I was really lucky to spend 3 months making this record as opposed to the last one, which was 2 days. Big difference. And also, getting to work with Bill Reynolds was such a thrill. But the coolest part was at the end, he was having a phone conversation with someone, and I overheard him, and he said, "We want the same thing." And that's a very simple statement, but it really stuck with me, and I went home and, of course, overanalyzed my relationship at the time and started wondering, do we want the same thing? And then I recorded it and released the record and toured it, played it every night for 6 weeks straight and played this song. And not until the night I got off tour did I realize, oh my goodness, this song is about me and we don't want the same thing. So here it is. Here's my breakup song before I knew it was a breakup song. We can't keep going on like this. It's wearing us down. I know you're feeling it. You just won't say it out loud. Yeah, it's always on my mind. 'Cause it's just a matter of time. To what's the matter with me? Is what's the matter with you? You and me. We want the same thing. Yeah, we want the same thing. Don't we want the same thing? What's the matter? Got to get out of this place. It's some kind of hell. Break all the habits I've made for you, if not for myself. Yeah, it's always on my mind. 'Cause it's just a matter of time. To what's the matter with me? Is what's the matter with you? You and me. We want the same thing. Yeah, we want the same thing. Don't we want the same thing? What's the matter? We will find our way back home. Though it's far from the path we're on, we'll get back to how we used to be. What's the matter with me? What's the matter with you? You and me. We want the same thing. Yeah, we want the same thing. Don't we want the same thing? What's the matter? What's the matter? so much. It is such an honor to be here. Thank you for being such a wonderful audience, and thank you to everyone at Mountain Stage for doing what you do. This is such a special place. I'll leave you with an oldie. This is called When You've Got Trouble. You've been kicking in your sleep, tossing and turning relentlessly, and I know you'd be lying if you told me you were fine. And you've been screaming in your head, swallowing the words that I know you would have said if you would just breathe. Oh, my heart is tangled all around you. When you've got trouble, I've got trouble too. Oh, my life is arm in arm with you. When you got trouble, I've got trouble too. So what do you need? I'll kiss you awake when you had a bad dream, and I'll tell you a story, make it up as I go, or I'll sing you a song that I know that you know. It goes, my heart is tangled all around you. When you've got trouble, I've got trouble too. Oh, my life is arm in arm with you. When you've got trouble, I've got trouble too. You and I live like the tree and the vine. Oh, my darling, we're so delicately intertwined. I'll ease your pain 'cause you've eased mine. Oh, my heart, it's tangled all around you. When you got trouble, I got trouble too. Oh, my life is arm in arm with you. When you got trouble, I've got trouble too.
Liz Longley, the singer and the songwriter and the guitar player. The new CD on Sugar Hill is called Weightless, and you heard some samples of that right there. She lives down in Nashville now, originally from up in Pennsylvania, went to Berklee School of Music and has been working ever since. She'll be out supporting that CD, so if you see her come to your area, you can hear a lot more than just the little sample we could give you on the Mountain Stage. Liz Longley. Time for the Mountain Stage Band and Julie Adams. Ron Soul is the leader of the band back there. We have two guitar players. We have Ryan Kennedy, Michael Lipton. Bob Thompson is our piano player. Ahmed Solomon is our drummer. Steve Hill plays the bass. And Julie has chosen a great song, Down in the Hole. Please welcome Julie Adams.
the garden, you gotta watch your back. Well, I beg your pardon, off the straight and narrow track. If you walk with Jesus, He's gonna save your soul. You gotta keep the devil way down in the hole. He's got the fire and the fury at his command. Well, you don't have to worry if you hold on to Jesus' hand. We'll all be safe from Satan when the thunder rolls. You got to help me keep the devil way down in the hole. Sing about Jesus' mighty soul, and they'll shield you with their wings and keep you close to the Lord. Don't pay heed to temptation, for His hands are so cold. You gotta help me keep the devil way down in the hole. Down in the hole, down in the hole, down in the hole, way down in the hole, down in the hole, way down in the hole. You got to keep the devil way down in the hole.
Julie Adams, Mountain Stage Band, Tom Waits song right there, Down in the Hole. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey and Glasser, LLP, a nationwide law firm born in West Virginia with offices in Charleston, Philadelphia, St. Louis, Morgantown, D.C., Boston, Alabama, and Delaware. Details at baileyglasser.com. And by Wild, Wonderful West Virginia. Whether you're looking for extreme outdoor adventure, family fun, or an intimate getaway for two, there's something for everyone in the Mountain State. Travel planning and trip ideas are available. Visit gotowv.com. Additional support is provided by the Charleston, West Virginia Convention and Visitors Bureau, showing the world why Charleston is hip, historic, and almost heaven. Your adventure starts online at charlestonwv.com. This is Mountain Stage on NPR. Remember, if you missed part of Mountain Stage or you just want to hear something again, you can always visit the podcast section of mountainstage.org. Each podcast includes songs we don't have time to fit on the radio, as well as our complete finale song. And if you do us a favor and take a moment to subscribe, rate, and review the show on iTunes or wherever it is you get your podcasts, we'd appreciate it very much. Our next guests have come up to us from down in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. As a matter of fact, the quartet met down there at University of North Carolina, and they've been playing some fine music, mostly based in old-time and bluegrass music, but they've been evolving recently. Just wasn't too long ago that they had a CD that came out that was number one on the bluegrass charts, but their latest one, called Coming Down the Mountain, has got a different feel to it. Great songs. They've got 3 songwriters in the group, and also fine harmonies, beautiful textures to the songs. I think you're going to love them. We certainly do. Please welcome for the first time to the Mountain Stage, Mipso.
Thank you.
again. I'm coming down the mountain again. Get the word to all my good time friends. Fishing was fine, but fishing comes to an end. I'm coming down the mountain, coming down the mountain again. Thank you very much. Well, I promised we weren't pandering, playing our mountain song on this program. Although, we're happy to pander because we love this show and it's an honor to be here. So if there's anything we can do, pander-wise, just let us know.
We have one here. It's a song about young love and young heartbreak. Or if you're our age, you just call it love and heartbreak. Well, hey there, Molly, hold your lamp up high. Meet me in the woods round midnight. Forward to and fro, but we didn't know that it would hurt so good. Laid down easy in a bed of moss, I can still hear the crickets we were brushing off. And now it's gone, but it ain't lost, no, because it hurts so good, hurts so good. Soft shoe dancing in the cottonwood. We thought we shouldn't, knew we should, yeah, because it hurts so good. Jealous heart and a roving eye. Things start to lean when they get too high. A hometown Shakespeare, Hollywood. Oh, you know it hurts so good. There wasn't much thrown but stones and sticks. Nothing that a handful of years won't fix. A dozen kisses, a dozen licks. Oh, you know it hurts so good, hurts so good. Sneaking across town to your neighborhood. So pick out a partner and twirl them like you should, because it hurts so good. Walk softly now, look back and laugh what we figured out. We kicked the tires, peeked under the hood, you know it hurt so good. It was a pine wood derby of a slow reveal, a slip and slide ride on a minefield. But once you get close, you gotta seal the deal, because it hurts so good, good. Soft shoe dancing in the cottonwood. We thought we shouldn't, we knew we should, yeah, because it hurts so good, hurts so good. Sneaking across town to your neighborhood. So pick out a partner and twirl them like you should, because it hurts so good. Thank you.
We put out a new album about 2.5 weeks ago called Coming Down the Mountain, and we're touring all over the country behind it. We feature all those songs tonight. This next one's called Spin Me Round. Driving slow through the pouring rain, passing Bristol headed south. I've been thinking of reasons to leave you ran out. Trying to say goodbye to every county line. Something's clear to me now. They say love is a dance, I understand. Spin me around. You've been spinning me around, and around we go. I've been holding on as long as hearts can hold. I'm a pilgrim through the state of volunteers, trying to steer, passing these towns, missing how you spin me around. There's a currency of a guilty plea. It's in promises and lies. Ain't it funny how fast you can pass to the other side? There's a barroom we found in a room that's round. What is time but a song? What is love but a dance? Two children in one moonlight trance, on and on. You've been spinning me around, and around we go. I've been holding on as long as hearts can hold. I'm a pilgrim through the state of volunteers, trying to steer, passing these towns, missing how you spin me around. Spinning me around, and around we go. I've been holding on as long as hearts can hold. Now I'm a pilgrim through the state of volunteers, trying to steer, passing these towns, missing how you spin me around and around. Passing these towns, missing how you spin me around.
Thanks, y'all. That's Jacob Sharp over there.
This is another one of the new tunes. Although we are solidly East Coasters, North Carolinians, this is a song about California. It's called Monterey County. Facing the sun off of Old Highway 1, I squint my eyes west toward the waves. I knew my folks missed me, but I somehow missed Christmas. I had a new place, thought I'd stay. A short late night phone call from a number I knew, and a rented Toyota and an old borrowed suit. Now I'm driving alone through Monterey County, headed back home to LA. In 1995, when we last took this drive, the minivan was hugging the curves. But now something's different. The last time I missed it, the young man didn't have the words. light through the stained glass was ruby and blue. As I laid down my flowers and looked at my shoes, now I'm driving alone from Monterey County, headed back home to LA. Sick and homeless, I'm heading the highway, white knuckles and white caps alone. I'm hugging the shoulder and falling to pieces at dawn, and knowing you're gone. Driving alone through Monterey County, taking my cues from the waves, wondering if that ebb and flow says to go. But can you ever go back home? And would you want to? You could. And would you want to? Can you ever know? Driving low through Monterey County, headed back home to LA.
Thanks. Again, we're Mipso from Chapel Hill, and thanks for joining us. You're in for quite the evening. These other bands are amazing.
This house is a temple, sanctified and simple, and the chimney leaks in the winter like a mother's lost her head, and the water runs red. The water runs red. I went to the doctor, said there's red in the water. He looked down at my daughter, he said a darkness tends to spread, and the water runs red. The water runs red. Children, feed their hearts till we fill them, but it's love that'll kill them, having spun them out with thread, and the water runs red. The water runs red. I went to the station, they said, darling, what's the occasion? And I said, lies are what you make 'em. You will never eat my bread, and the water runs red. The water runs red. Toil and trouble, will you make a bed of rubble?
From down in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Mipso is the name of the band. And the new CD, you heard a lot of tunes off that new CD, is called Coming Down the Mountain. And they're going to be out playing all over the country in support of this CD. So that's just once again, that's just a little sample. I want to hear the whole couple of hours of their music. Go out and see them when they come to your neighborhood. We hope you'll take a look at our website, mountainstage.org. You can find links there to our podcast, and you can also follow us on just about every form of social media. Of course, we hope that someday you will follow us to a live show. We'd love to have you in our audience, whether we are here at home in Charleston at the Culture Center or on the road somewhere. You can find out where we're going to be at the website. You can get your tickets right there, too, to make sure that when you show up, you'll have a seat. It's mountainstage.org. We're going to end this hour with a friend of ours who we first had on the show over a decade ago. And about that time, he was still practicing law. He had his shingle out. He's a lawyer. He was. He's since reformed. And now he plays music and paints all the time. He's got some big fans down in North Carolina where he lives, including the Avett Brothers. And their bass player, Bob Crawford, was a co-executive producer of this new album. Our good buddy Don Dixon produced it. But the Avett Brothers record company, Ram Sewer Records, put it out. And I know that all those guys are big fans of David Childers. It's his 6th record. And I noticed in his promo, there's a line here that jumped out to me. It said that he's written about the tension between secular and religious impulses. Mountain Stage is located exactly halfway between the bar and the church. We know exactly what he's talking about. Brought his friends with him, some very special friends. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, Mr. David Childers.
Thank you. All right. I've been snowing all night till the break of day. Well, I headed into the hills. The mountains are rough and steep as hell. My pup was ready with the collar and bell. Well, the hunt was hard and the wind did blow. Couldn't see much through the blinding snow. Noticed that my dog was gone and searched all night. Well, I looked high and I looked low. Well, I was a whistling loud as I did go. Up one hill and down to another. Cross snowpack meadow through piney bush cover. I was getting too tired to keep going on with a heavy heart. Turned toward home, back through the hills a couple of miles ago. On top of Honey Hill, I stopped to rest. I pulled my compass from my vest. Then I heard her coming through the snow. She was a running and a barking, we were gonna go home. Now we're sitting on the fire, we're safe and warm. Gonna stay here and listen to the storm. Gonna rest up till we're ready to go. Back to the mountains, into the snow. Thank you very much. Thanks Shannon Mays for helping me write that song. This one's called Radio Moscow. I didn't had it, 14 years old, listening to Radio Moscow, staring out the window, smoking old golds. He wore a hat like Dr. Zhivago. The night spoke to him with a voice so cold, frozen to the ground, frozen to the road. I didn't had it, 14 years old, listening to Radio Moscow. He was waiting on the day to make his escape so he could figure out the American way. Had no friends, he didn't fit in. Maybe there was some kind of message for him. The shadows and the groans of a dying world didn't frighten him as much as talking to a girl. Such a sad fella, looking for a friend, listening to Radio Moscow. Gin trails up above the snow, stretching to the poles. All the little houses shiver in the cold. Somewhere a finger is twitching by a red telephone, listening to Radio Moscow. A finger is twitching by a red telephone, listening to Radio Moscow. Thank you. That's Sue Foley on the guitar over here. Jeff White on fiddle. Corey Dudley on the stand-up bass. And little Robert Childers playing drums back there. We're going to invite Jacob Sharp from Mipso to come up here and join us on a song. We did an album, just came out Friday, and he came in and played some on it. Go Tar Heels. This song about guys I worked with, first job I ever had. I was 14 years old. I got in some kind of trouble and I had to go work for the city of Mount Holly, doing a lot of real nasty stuff. The song's called Greasy Dollar. Hot day rising from the mist upon the river. Tar paper shacks are sweating in the shade. I rise from sleep and leave my wife and children, put on my clothes and step into the day. Some say the world's made for fun and frolic, and so say I, indeed, oh, so say I. But I've got to go and earn my greasy dollar so I can keep on working till I die. Digging ditches all day out by the freeway with a backhoe and a shovel crew. What good is living and what good is dying if this is all that I'm ever gonna do? Some say the world's made for fun and frolic, and so say I, indeed, oh, so say I. But I've got to go and earn my greasy dollar so I can keep on working till I die. Card game rapping and a flapping and a groaning in the back room of the beer joint at Days Inn. Grocery money and the back rent being wagered. I tried it once, but I never will again. Some say the world's made for fun and frolic, and so say I, indeed, oh, so say I. But I've got to go and earn my greasy dollar so I can keep on working till I die. Yes, I've got to go and earn my greasy dollar so I can keep on working till I die. Thank y'all very much. Thank you very much. This song about a flood happened down in kind of on the South Carolina, North Carolina border back in 1916. It's called Belmont Ford. That's where a train trestle went down. Children dancing in the mud brought down the rain that caused the flood. Washed out the trestle at the Belmont Ford, and the train went down, oh Lord, oh Lord. Yeah, the train went down, oh Lord, down in the bottom at the Belmont Ford. Well, the train went down, oh Lord, down in the Belmont Ford. Records were broken, lives were too. 1916 great deluge. From the broad to Catawba in the mouth of that storm, farewell to life on a river shore. And the train went down, oh Lord, down in the bottom at the Belmont Ford. Well, the train went down, oh Lord, down in the Belmont Ford. Mills and towns along the bank fell into the water and quickly sank. Voices cried out in the night. Morning came, it was an awful sight. And the train went down, oh Lord, down in the bottom at the Belmont Ford. And the train went down, oh Lord, down in the Belmont Ford. Since that storm, the train still lies on the river floor. There's a catfish town inside it now, there in the place where the trestle went down. And the train went down, oh Lord, down in the bottom at the Belmont Ford. Well, the train went down, oh Lord, down in the Belmont Ford. Down in the Belmont Ford, down in the Belmont Ford. Thank you. We're going to do one more, I think. And this is title track from our new record, Run, Skeleton, Run. One, two, run, skeleton, run. Get down from the mountain, back into the graveyard. Run, skeleton, run. Rooster crows down by the barn, lights are on in a dairy farm, shadows shrinking from the sun. Run, skeleton, run. Run, skeleton, run. Get down from the mountain, back into the graveyard. Run, skeleton, run. Well, the farmer's daughter saw you run past, hit you with a shotgun blast. Scatter with your skeleton laugh. Run, skeleton, run. Run, skeleton, run. Get down from the mountain, back into the graveyard. Run, skeleton, run. You killed your wife out of jealousy. Judge and jury said first degree. Strung you up on a big old tree. Run, skeleton, run. Run, skeleton, run. Get down from the mountain, back into the graveyard. Run, skeleton, run. If you get caught, they'll tie you up, sell you off at the medical shop. Get back in the ground, don't be no fool. You'll wind up in the medical school. Run, skeleton, run. Get down from the mountain, back into the graveyard. Run, skeleton, run. Run, skeleton, run. Run, skeleton, run. Run! Thank you very much.
David Childers right there. And you heard the title song right there. Run, Skeleton, Run is the name of the new album on Ramseur Records, produced by our good buddy Don Dixon down there in North Carolina. And yes, he did say that guitar player was Sue Foley, if you know Sue. She's been on the mountain stage herself 3 times in the past. It was a surprise. She lives down in North Carolina now, and David brought her up, and what a delightful thing that is. I'd like to say a special hello to you if you're listening right now over KNSQ, Mount Shasta, California, or WXPN, our good friends in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Thanks so much for being with us this week, and I hope you will be with us next time when our guests will be Bela Fleck and Abigail Washburn, the Del McCoury Band, Malcolm Holcomb, and Black Mountain Bluegrass Boys. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Mountain Stage is supported in part by this station and by West Virginia Public Broadcasting. Hotel accommodations for Mountain Stage guests are provided by the Charleston Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston's retail district. This is Mountain Stage on NPR. Thanks so much. Welcome to the second hour of this Mountain Stage at the Culture Center Theater in Charleston, West Virginia. During this hour, we're going to be hearing from one of our favorite folks, Mr. Loudon Wainwright III. Will be out in just a little while. But what a special treat we have to open this show. 2 women who are extremely talented actresses. Stephanie Hunt was in movies. She's been on television, and of course Megan Mullally has been both television and movies. You probably know her from Will and Grace. She's also been on Broadway and has a long list of accomplishments. But they realized that they both love to sing, and they both have sung throughout their careers. They got together when they were making a movie back in 2011. They began to sing together in 2012. They got a really special blend of harmony and also a very, very interesting group of songs that they like together. In Mountain Stage, we pride ourselves of having the widest stylistic grouping of any kind of music. We take just about everything. And these folks, they're matching us. If you do a song by Gucci Mane and one by Gene Ritchie, that's about as far as you can go from one side to the other. And I've heard both, and they do them both very well. They finally have made a CD, and they're going to be out there promoting it. They're going to be at the Wilco's Solid Sound Festival and the Newport Folk Festival. The new CD is the same name as the group. Please welcome, for the first time to the Mountain Stage, Nancy and Beth.
Could be your name. You look good to me, 'cause all I can see is your fine brown frame. Tell me, how long have you been around? Mister, when did you hit this big time? I wanna scream, 'cause I never seen such a fine brown frame. Now all that I have is won't you be a square? Come on over here. Together we will be gone. Oh, you gotta find brown Frank. Mister, won't you tell me your name? You're silent with me, 'cause all I can see is your fine brown Frank. Oh, you gotta find brown Frank. Baby, won't you tell me your name? You're silent with me, 'cause all I can see is your fine brown Frank.
Thank you.
Is that exactly what you were expecting? Probably.
Everybody
Very
does
predictable. We just have to move our little chairs aside.
I think this is stable.
Yeah, so I'm Megan Mullally. This is
Oh,
Stephanie Hunt.
thank you.
Oh, look.
Such a sweet gentleman.
Every
Hello.
song is completely choreographed, so it's the perfect band for radio.
Yeah.
Just perfect. Yeah, Stephanie and I have a lot in common.
We do.
We were both born in 1989.
Yes.
Actually, I'm 30 years older than Stephanie. Stephanie is 7. She's in the 99th percentile
Yeah.
for height.
Very developed.
Very precocious. Well, I have a question, and I think I know the answer.
What is it?
I believe that, well, it's not really a question, it's more of a statement. I believe that everybody loves a lover. What do you think?
True.
True. All right, let's demonstrate. Everybody loves a lover. I'm a lover. Everybody loves me. Anyhow, that's how I feel. Wow, I feel just like a Pollyanna. I should worry, not for nothing. Everybody loves me. Yes, they do. And I love everybody since I fell in love with you. Who's the most popular personality? I can't help thinking it's no one else but me. Gee, I feel just about 10 feet tall, having a ball. Guess you might call me a Pollyanna.
nice down here. We haven't. Let's do a little bit of that hillbilly shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the right place for it.
This is. We finally found the right place.
Yeah. All right. This is one you'll know and love, unlike the rest of our songs. Like people are like, what? What the hell? What are these songs? All right.
Okay.
This is 1 minute. 1 minute of bliss. I got a feeling called the blues, Lord, since my baby said goodbye. Lord, I don't know what I do. All I do is sit and sigh. That last long day she said goodbye. Well, Lord, I thought I would die. She do me, she do you. She's got that kind of loving. Lord, I love to hear her when she call me sweet and he's such a beautiful dream. I hate to think it's all over. I lost my heart, it seems. Well, I've grown so used to you somehow, but I'm nobody sugar daddy now, and I'm lonesome. I got the lovesick blues. Well, I'm lonesome. I got the lovesick blues. Thank you. Now we're gonna do a song from another song from the record. So this song is the music video. Well, one of the music videos that we made on our website, nancyandbeth.com. Please, Mr. Jailer, won't you let my man go free? Please, Mr. Jailer, won't you let my man go free? bet you're all thinking, I bet they're going to do a gospel song now.
Right?
Well, you're very intuitive, because we are. This is an oldie, spiritual, called Waiting for My Child. I was talking to a lady a few days ago, and these are the words she said. If you see my child somewhere as you journey here and there, well, tell him I'm waiting for my child to come home. I am waiting and waiting for my child to come. Waiting and waiting for my child to come. If he can't come home, could he please send me a letter? A letter would mean so much to me. Oh, my child may be somewhere on his sick bed with no one to rub his aching head. Oh, my child may be somewhere, some lonely jail with no one there to go his bail. If I only knew what town my child was in, I would be there on that early morning train. For no matter what the crime, Lord, you know that this child is mine. That's why I've been waiting for my child to come home. I am waiting and waiting for my child to come. Waiting and waiting for my child to come. If he can't come home, could he please send me a letter? A letter would mean so much to me. I'm waiting, 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 waiting. I am waiting for my child to come home. Thank you. All right. Since we're in a mellow mood, let's do another love song.
Yeah, let's do another
Sure, you're
one.
familiar with it. I love things about her. I love the way she treat me. I love the way she fuck me. I love the way she suck me. I love things about her, but I don't love her. I love the way she treat me, but I don't love her. I love the way she fuck me, but I don't love her. I love the way she suck me. I still don't love her. Man, I love the way she shake it. I like her 'cause she groovy. I love to see her naked. I like to watch her move it. I like her, she the coolest. A good head on her shoulders. I like the way she use it. I like the way she suck me. Love the way she suck me. Love how every time we play she catch it like a rugby. Love she know what up with me. She love me 'cause I'm gutter. I like a lot about her, but still I don't love her. Still be super cool though. She my little cutie. She be sharper than a pencil. Yeah, she my little cutie. Shorty say I'm dirty, but then she wanna hug me. Super swagger, charismatic. All my bitches love me. But I don't love her. I love the way she treat me. But I don't love her. I love the way she fuck me. But I don't love her. I love the way she suck me. I still don't love her. I love how she be swallowing my nut, then she be blowing me up. Love how she fuck, but still I hate when she be blowing me up. All the buses she sweater, only ballers can get her. She a flipper. I love how she do whatever I tell her. Yeah, I like her a lot, but still don't love her at all. I hate pussy ass bitches and I'm in love with them all. I got a crush on my diamonds. I got a thing for that kush. That's how it is on my favorite. You better watch how you look.
Watch it.
When to take that little diva and treat that hoe like a slut. She was sucking on Gucci. I had my dick in her butt. You know I'm bad bitch crazy. 187's my favorite. Infatuated with money. Free boozy boo. OPP. But I don't love her. I love the way she treat me. But I don't love her. I love the way she fuck me. But I don't love her. I love the way she suck me. I still don't love her. I love things about her. But I don't love her. I love the way she treat me. But I don't love her. I love the way she fuck me. But I don't love her. I love the way she suck me. I still don't love her. Thank you. Yeah. That, I believe, was Gloria Steinem's first stab at songwriting.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We had to search and find
Yeah.
that one.
Right. It's on YouTube. Yeah, feminist anthem.
Thank you, Dodger.
Let's introduce the band real quick after that extravaganza. Oh yeah, we need the chairs again. Excellent. Got these from Walmart. We like to support the Waltons. They're admirable
Small town
people.
business. Gotta support it.
Admirable people all. All right, so yes, let's start with
Petra Hayden.
Petra Hayden right here. Yeah. I know. Like, why isn't it her show?
Yeah.
You know?
Should be.
Should be.
Could
and
be.
then a goddess come to earth, Daughtry Bean on keyboards. The father of both of our children, Mr. Joe Berardi. Yeah.
Very talented
Got a
man.
strong seed. And over here we have on bass and our manager, Mr. Andrew Pressman. And would you like to do the final honors?
Yes, this guitar player here is Roy Williams, guitar. Also his... Well, it's his email address, and I always just call him Roy Williams Guitar.
You guys can email him
Yeah, you can
anytime you
email
want
him.
to.
Gmail.
Just putting it out there.
Okay.
Oh, we got to do our secret thing. Okay.
distract 'em.
So I gotta go like this. People on the radio, just know that nothing funny is happening right now. You're not missing anything really at all. All right, here we go.
The radio will get less of a payoff for that.
All right,
Okay.
let's do it. Do it to it. Without my walking stick, I go insane. Must look my best, feel undressed without my cane. Must have my walking stick, 'cause it may rain. And when it pours, can't be outdoors without my cane. If I ever went outside without my walking stick, it would just be something I could never explain. The thing that makes me click on Lover's Lane would go for naught if I were caught without my cane.
Without my walking stick, I go insane. Can't look my best, I feel undressed without my cane. Must have my walking stick, 'cause it may rain. When it pours, I can't be outdoors without my cane.
Thank you. There were hats and canes involved in that number.
Hats and
For you listeners, hats and canes and chairs from Walmart, lest we forget. All right, and now for our final ditty, we will essay a song that Dinah Washington recorded, You Let My Love Grow Cold. Thank you so much, everybody.
You guys are lovely. Thank you.
Nancy and Beth. Thanks to everybody. We're great musicians. Thank you for having us, Mountain Stage. Excited to hear Loudon Wainwright play right after this.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Loudon, this one's for you.
Oh.
1 million tears, too late. Just how long did you think I'd wait? I'm sorry, baby. You let my love grow cold. I suffered alone and left my tears all gone. I'm sorry, baby. You let my love grow cold.
Nancy and Beth. AKA Megan Mullally and Stephanie Hunt. And a fine band right there. Nancy and Beth. And that's the name of the brand new CD you can get finally. They've been singing for a while, but they just now recorded. And they're just going to be going out and doing some dates. And we're so glad that they stopped here. They'll be at Wilco's Solid Sound Festival and at the Newport Folk Festival. And here and there before they both get busy with their film and television careers again. We're so glad they decided to stop here. And those of you listening on the radio, there are several elements that you missed by not being here. So you need to go see them in person to get the whole show. Nancy and Beth. Bob Thompson's going to do a Paul Williams tune for us right now. Bob has a way with these kind of romantic tunes. It's called I Won't Last a Day Without You. Big welcome for Bob Thompson. Paul Williams, I Won't Last a Day Without You. Bob Thompson, colortones.com is where you find his music. You're listening to Mountain Stage live performance radio from the Mountain State. Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey and Glasser, LLP, a nationwide law firm born in West Virginia with offices in Charleston, Philadelphia, St. Louis, Morgantown, D.C., Boston, Alabama, and Delaware. Details at baileyglasser.com. And by Wild, Wonderful West Virginia. Whether you are looking for extreme outdoor adventure, family fun, or an intimate getaway for two, there's something for everyone in the Mountain State. Travel planning and trip ideas available. Visit go2wv.com. Additional support is provided by the Charleston, West Virginia Convention and Visitors Bureau, showing the world why Charleston is hip, historic, and almost heaven. Your adventure starts online at charlestonwv.com. This is Mountain Stage on NPR. If you have questions or suggestions, our email address is larry@mountainstage.org. You can also connect with us on Facebook. You can peek behind the scenes on our Tumblr, Instagram, and Twitter. All of these things are at the website, mountainstage.org. You can hear Mountain Stage guest performances, including songs not heard on the radio, at NPR Music. The online address there is npr.org/mountainstage. You know, we have a lot of singer-songwriters on Mountain Stage. That's probably the most common guest we've had over 33 plus years, and they come on and they're good. We don't put them on unless they're good. We keep bringing them back if they're good and getting better. But often they kind of reach a plateau, and, you know, we all do in life. But our next guest...
This is going to be my last performance.
Our next guest is an exception because he first came to see us 29 years ago, and he never reach the plateau. He just keeps getting better and better and better until he is at the top of the heap. He's the best. His latest CD is called Haven't Got the Blues Yet. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, Loudon Wainwright III.
He lives on the east side, now she's on the west. The park is in between them, so I guess it's for the best. They're in no man's land, I can get me a walk. When they meet in the middle to hand me off. I got a big bark, but not much of a bite. At the foot of her bed, I sleep there through the night. She pets me and spoils me, calls me her little boy. And each and every Christmas time I get a new squeaky toy. But when I stay with him, we're both at a loss. 'Cause he gets kinda alpha, acting like he's the boss. He and I used to wrestle back when I was just a pup. But we're older and slower now, we gave that all up. I never did figure out who was in the wrong. And all that crying and yelling went on way too long. Everything changes, I suppose that was it. But they both seem so sad since the day they split. I'm in the middle, here in no man's land. I'm hoping for a truce. It's hard to understand why all this had to happen. It don't even seem real. Why don't they just lick and make up? What's the big deal? I never won a ribbon, I'm no best in show. I'm just a dumb mutt, what the hell do I know? Except the day that they got me sure was a great day. And they'd get back together if I had my way. They would lick and make up if I had my way. Thank you very much. Nice being on Mountain Stage for the umpteenth time. Where's my damn gold watch? Hey, coal mining is coming back. I can't get a drink in Harlan County. I can't get a drink and I don't know why. Why I ever came to Harlan County. Harlan County's damn near dry. Oh, you can get a drink in Harlan County. Go to the city of Cumberland. Go to the package store on Main Street. A $20 bill in your right hand. But I can't get a drink in Harlan County. I can't get a drink and I don't know why. Why I ever came to Harlan County. Harlan County's damn near dry. Climb to the top of Old Black Mountain. That's the highest peak in Kentucky. If you're tired, drunk, or crazy, drive on up in an ATV. I saw a bear up on Black Mountain carrying a six-pack in his claw. I shot that bear and I took his six-pack, and yes, I guess I broke the law. 'Cause I can't get a drink in Harlan County. I can't get a drink and I don't know why. Why I ever came to Harlan County. Harlan County's damn near dry. Yeah, they play a little golf in Harlan County, hunting, camping, fishing too. Still got coal mines down in Harlan. I'd stay out of them if I was you. And they cook a little meth in Harlan County, chemistry in the kitchen sink. But unless you're over in Cumberland City, a thirsty man can't get a drink. No, I can't get a drink in Harlan County. I can't get a drink and I don't know why. Why I came to Harlan County. Harlan County's damn near dry. Thank you. That's on the new CD, which is 2 years old. But like the finest wine and cheeses. Hey, you know, a lot of real great musicians shuffled off in 2016 and even more recently than that. But one of my favorites, maybe my most favorite of the people that have died recently, guy who's been on Mountain Stage, was on Mountain Stage several times, Mose Allison. My hero, Mose Allison. It's a Mose Allison song. Ever since the world ended, I don't go out as much. People that I once befriended don't bother now to stay in touch. Things that used to seem so splendid don't really matter today. It's just as well the world ended. It wasn't working anyway. Ever since the world ended, there's no more Bible Belt. Remember how we all pretended going round lying about the way we felt. Every rule has been amended. No one's keeping score. It's just as well the world ended. We couldn't have taken much more. Ever since the world ended, there's no more black or white. Ever since we all got blended, there's no more reason now to fuss and fight. Dogmas that we once defended no longer seem worthwhile. Ever since the world ended, I face the future with a smile on my face. I face the future with a smile. Mose. So I've been doing this thing in my shows for the last few years. I might have even done it the last time I was on the mountain stage. My father was a writer. He wrote for Life magazine. He had a column in the magazine called The View from Here throughout the 1960s and 70s and 80s. And I have a show, a theatrical show called Surviving Twin, where I take some of his writing and combine and connect it with some of my songs. I'm going to do a little bit of that for you now, as it turns out. So, hey, Father's Day is looming. So here's a part of a column that he wrote about 1988 called Father's Day. It's always seemed like a zero holiday to me. Another commercially pumped up occasion to sell greeting cards or neckties or long-distance phone calls. 41 million on Father's Day. More on Mother's Day. Aloud, I profess to find it beneath my notice, but as it rolls around each June, I find myself wondering if I'm going to hear from each of the kids, and I get ready to sulk if someone doesn't phone or write or show up. I call the roll in my head and tick off tender memories of each. Looking back, I suppose one of the problems I had with fatherhood was that I attached a kind of divinity to the role. Not that I consider myself all-knowing, but I did have this notion that a really good father would have the answers to just about everything and the power to make all things work out. I think it's likely my own father, who died a relatively young man, suffered from the same delusion, even when he seemed most confident and implacable. I would bet he was full of doubt, that his controlling family style was just a cover-up for the fear he didn't have much power at all. Maybe my experience is unusual, but I can't recall having given a single serious thought to what it would be like to be a father until I was 21, married, and my first son was on the way. All my dreams up to then had revolved around escaping boyhood and its strictures, or around sex, or around learning everything about everything, or being recognized, even acclaimed as a full-fledged person. with limitless future. When that first son was born, I spent all night in the waiting room with another expectant father. He was about 40, almost twice my age then. So was his wife. They'd been married for many years. This would be their first too. He and I talked and drank coffee until dawn while our wives labored unseen down the hall. He told me how carefully they'd planned for this child, how many earlier disappointments they'd had. Their experience was so astonishingly different and so much more complex than my own, in which a child seemed to come almost spontaneously out of marriage. These people really wanted their baby. We did too, but that was a whole other order of things. Then as we talked on, their doctor came out of the delivery room and told my new friend that his wife was all right. After the most awful pause, he added that the baby, a boy, hadn't made it. Until right then, when that calm and kind man, so ready for fatherhood and so cruelly deprived of it, put his arm around me and told me he was sure our baby would be okay. I hadn't realized how close all life is to sorrow. Be careful, there's a baby in the house, and a baby will not be fooled. It will think and do what it wants to until you get it schooled. Be careful, there's a baby in the house, and a baby will play for real. If your I love you is an IOU, don't expect to get a good deal. Look out, mama, look out, dad. Your bundle of joy will not be had. If the blanket is blue, if the blanket is pink, yeah, watch what you do now. Watch what you think. Be careful, there's a baby in the house, and a baby can spot your shtick. All a coochie coochie coo is a lot of poo poo when you spread it on that thick. Be careful. And a baby is better than smart. You can waddle through all the stuff you do, yeah. Never mind your big head start. Be careful, there's a baby in the house. Thank you. That's an old song of mine, pretty old. So here's something a little newer. Wrote this last spring. And but it's a great example of how you should never write topical songs. Because the problem with topical songs is they're topical and things change on the ground and in the air and in the world. So I want to sing it, though, as an example of how you should never write topical songs, because this is really, I mean, I got so much of this is wrong. I'm going to sing it to you exactly the way I wrote it last year, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I had a dream, I'm not sure what it meant, when I dreamed Donald Trump was our president. There on election night, right by his side, his flunky Chris Christie along for the ride. But it gets worse. Wait, there's more. He made Jeff Sessions Secretary of War. Just like he promised, he built him that wall. He blew up Cuba and he carpet bombed Montreal. I woke up in a cold sweat. But Donald was elected in a huge upset. He made a bad deal with Putin, a secret pact with Assad. He told the Pope where to go. I swear to God. As for the Supreme Court, Trump got to choose. He filled the vacancy up with lying Ted Cruz. His face was bright orange, his hair was just weird, but we were made great again, embarrassed and feared. I had a dream, and here's how it went. The Trumpster was elected our president. His little finger on the button, he was doing his thing. Our new national anthem was My Ding-a-Lang. We were bought and sold like in Monopoly. He had the most hotels in the land of the free. Locked up the opposition and the demonstrators too. That would be me, and it may be you. I had a dream, I'm not sure what it meant, when I dreamed Donald Trump was our president. Wasn't even close, he won it in a landslide. Our new hot first lady, she was beaming with pride. If you think that's cool, don't fool yourself. He made Ben Carson Secretary of Health, and Sarah Palin Secretary of Stealth. If you think that's scary, well, just you wait. He made Newt Gingrich the Secretary of State, and Rush Limbaugh the Secretary of Hate. Dreams come true in this prophecy, and sometimes a nightmare is a reality. Thank you. Well, Larry, I hope the show doesn't lose all its funding now. But you can always cut it out, I guess. Got one more in me. Into this world we are, where there's not a glimmer of light. It's not the end of the world, it's just the middle of the night, and the blackest of flags is unfurled in all this absence of light. It's not the end of the world, good people, merely the middle of the night. The middle of the night, that's what this is. If death is the real test, this is just a quiz. When gray creeps through your window, it will be daylight. The end of this darkness is almost in sight. Into a ball of fear you are curled. You're holding on with all of your might. It's not the end of the world, little sister. It's just the middle of the night. In the maelstrom of your mind you are swirled. You're almost down the drain, but not quite. It's not the end of the world, my brother. Rather the middle of the night. The middle of the night. When you fear everything, but the birds will awake soon, you will hear them say, you doubted you'd make it, not sure you'd survive. Now you're dead tired, but you're still alive. Around fate's fickle finger we're all twirled. Small wonder we're all so uptight. It's not the end of the world, good people, merely the middle of the night. It's not the end of the world as we know it. It's just the middle of the night. That's a piece of it, Alice. Thank you very much.
Loudon Wainwright III right there. Loudon Wainwright III. His last CD was Haven't Got the Blues Yet. But it's getting closer all the time. Yeah, folks, we're just trying to figure it all out. Been trying for 33 and a half years on this show. And we never tell anybody what to sing on this show. We never tell anybody what not to sing. We let it be their artistic decision. The views expressed by Loudon Wainwright III are not exactly those of Mountain Stage or West Virginia Public Broadcasting. Our thanks to Loudon Wainwright III, and our thanks to Nancy and Beth, and to David Childers, and to Mipso, and to Liz Longley. And thanks for all of you folks here at the Culture Center Theater in Charleston for coming out, and for coming out for so many years. We really appreciate it. And of course, great thanks goes to you listening there on the radio, because without you being there, we would not be here. We never forget that. Next week, you're going to hear Bela Fleck and Abigail Washburn, the Del McCoury Band, Malcolm Holcomb, and the Black Mountain Bluegrass Boys. Mountain Stage is produced by Larry Gross and Adam Harris. Associate producers Jeff Shirley and Vasilia Skouras. Assistant producers Joni Deutsch. Production managers Paul Flaherty. We're engineered by Francis Fisher, Richie Collins, Jim Raines, and Patrick Stevens. We have production assistants from Michael Lipton, Joey Ansel, Mary Lee, Lance Schrader, Chris Mead, and Woogie. Photographic services are provided by Brian Blouse. Promotion is coordinated by Michael Lipton, Adam Harris, and Music in Motion Promotions. Lodging is provided by the Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston. Why don't you go and hear some live music wherever you are just as soon as you can. You've been listening to Mountain Stage live performance radio from the mountain state of West Virginia. This is from a friend of ours and for a friend of ours who just passed away. This is for Colonel Bruce Hampton.
Feeling funny in my mind, Lord, feel like fixing to die. I'm feeling funny in my mind, Lord, feel like I'm fixing to die. Well, I don't mind dying, but I hate to see my children cry.
Come on, David Childers, sing with me, here.
Well, look over yonder to that burying ground. I said, look over yonder to that burying ground. Well, it sure seems lonesome, Lord, when the sun goes down.
Liz Longley, here she is.
Well, there's black smoke rising low, rising up out my head. Oh, there's black smoke rising low, rising above my head. I'm gonna tell Jesus, make up my dying bed.
Play it, Mikey, play the guitar. Brian Kennedy on the guitar. Here comes Roy right here. Sue Foley. Mipso gonna sing it for us.
Fixing to die. Feeling funny in my eyes, Lord. Believe I'm fixing to die.
Now I don't mind dying, but I do hate seeing children crying.
Bring it down. Let's hear that fiddle, Libby. Keep it down. Let's hear that acoustic guitar. Nancy and Beth going to sing one right here. Thompson on the piano. Blow your heart, Ron. Let's all sing the first verse together. Come on, one time. Feeling funny in my mind, Lord. I believe I'm fixing to die. Feeling funny in my mind, Lord. I believe I'm fixing to die. Well, I don't mind dying, but I hate to see my children cry. No, I don't mind dying, but I hate to see my children cry. No, I don't mind dying, but I hate to see my children cry.
Support for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey and Glasser, LLP, and by Wild, Wonderful West Virginia. Mountain Stage is a production of West Virginia Public Broadcasting. This is NPR.